Well, you could just have for a big life event, and relating it to basketball, whether it's free agency and thinking you're going to end up on one team. For me, trade deadlines twice where I think one thing's going to happen and the other thing happens that I had no idea was coming. But I think you sort of develop a little bit of resiliency, but there's also like that moment of this is a business. Like this is a business, and there's a lot of moving parts in this thing. When did you first sort of learn that a trade was even possible? Obviously, I assume
for me or just in general?
For you, like because I assume when they traded Royce and then they trade Rudy, you've got to be thinking, all right, am I next?
Yeah. So like you said, the business aspect was we told Danny and them, like, look, let's not make this big blow up trade. It's not everybody assumes I asked to trade Rudy. I say let's run it back, because you say what you want. Like we have our differences for sure, but I understand, and we understand, both of us understand the value we have playing together as a group and what we could possibly have done together at that time. So I'm thinking, all right, cool, take some time off. This hurts. We'll figure it out. Maybe add a couple things, change a couple things, but we're going to be back. And then I'm with Will Hardy at my house. We're talking about what the season can look like for us as a group. They traded Royce for a pick, which I was like, okay, like, we didn't see that coming at all. I talked to Royce. Royce let me know a few days before that might happen. But then I'm with Will talking about the whole situation. And then Rudy gets traded while we're having a conversation at my house. And I'm like, all right, well, we're probably going a different direction. At that point I was like, all right, I'm probably going to be next. But at that point it was early in the summer. So I'm just enjoying being home. Like I wasn't like worried about it. Quinn had resigned, prior to that. So the writing was on the wall and I probably should have looked at it earlier, but I was so focused, like I said, on just Don, like how can I be the best player for myself? Because I wasn't that for my team. I wasn't that for, I wasn't my best self. Now, statistically, I had my best year, but I just didn't feel like myself. I wasn't 100%, where I needed to be. And, I really where my head was at. And then once Rudy got traded, it was kind of like, all right, this is where we're going.
Did you see the Brian Windhurst clip from First Take?
Yes.
After Royce got traded, we were actually talking about this while we were waiting for you to come out of practice. First of all, shout out to Windy because he was right. A lot of things happened in Utah after
he
that
ruled
trade.
The summer.
Yeah,
he ruled the summer for sure.
That clip, a master class in holding tension in a room. Just a phenomenal job by him. What an appearance!
He had everybody on their toes, man, trying to figure out what was up.
As always, thank you for listening to the show. Please subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Wondery, wherever you listen to your podcast. We appreciate you guys.